Hello guys, I'm back to brand new Star Wars Hangouts. Now, funny enough, I did actually make a video for next week about this same matter. But today we've got the trailer and the teaser trailer. If there's any other trailers, I won't be doing because then they're like 2-second trailers or saying 30 seconds trailers, barely worth doing. This is the teaser. This is also the trailers of Solo. Now, I did say, and I don't know if I did say this also. Another thing I did say. The actual um, first trailer was absolutely rubbish in my opinion. My honest opinion, I've got to talk honestly, was rubbish. Then I saw the second trailer and I was more interested. Now, a lot of problem with this is, I did say it in my other video, so you will hear me talk about this more and more in the other video. But um, there's a lot, and what I don't like about it, there is a lot of stuff in it where if you don't know the legends, or if you don't know, I don't know if it's legends or canon anymore, so it must be legends because it's going to be on TV, or TV, movie. Um, a lot of the information about Han Solo, which the film is called Solo, is, you have to read it. And I mean, it's not hard to read it, it's just, do you read it? And then, because some stuff you need to read to actually know what's going on, and some stuff, is canon, but you have to look back, and I mean in books as well. So I'm not a big reader, so if I have to go read it, I'm not really interested in that. So that's what I found. And I did say this in the last video as well, which I haven't. It hasn't come out. That's next week. That video is supposed to come out this week. So next week video is about this as well, but that was supposed to come out this week. But I've got to do the trailer first. And teaser is why on earth, um, do I have to read a book for? It's like the Last Jedi, where if you didn't read book, then you wouldn't know that Leia has. I know everyone has the Force and her parent, but she could use the Force. She could use it, some kind of mind thing, hearing her brother, which I know that was one thing, but I didn't really know she trained on that and did all that. So she trained on that in The Last Jedi. And if I knew that by reading the book, I mean, how far would I have to read in the book, whatever that was, to actually know what's going on in that film? Same problem here. A lot of stuff is going on which I don't read the books, so I don't know what the hell's going on. And if I do read the books, what will be canon and what will not be canon, and what will matter in this film, and will they make new stuff up? In any case, what is the point, reading a book which half it won't be right and half it won't even be there? So, yeah, as I said, the first one is a bit boring. Even Chewie looks a bit weird. I mean, I like that the Millennium Falcon looks cool. I've got to be honest with you. It's an honest to God trailer. Um, he's doing the Casso run, which I don't know much about, except from him just mentioning it. He's a bounty, and there's all this doubt stuff like and all these buttons where you're pressing and they're making stupid noises, and you're like, why is that making such an extended noise for? And then there's all these wine bras, Emily Clark in them. I know that this film's gonna make Han Solo look like a bad ass, most likely. But Han Solo, to be honest with you, isn't well known in the galaxy. So why is he doing all this stuff for? Now he was Imperial, but why is a huge star? I don't know if it's Star Destroyer, whatever it is, chasing him, and why is there an alien here? Well, that's just probably because of the story. But why is there a huge Star Destroyer? I know he was in the Imperial Navy, and because he had different opinions, they threw him out. So they sent a huge Star Destroyer after him. It probably something to do with the story. But that just seems weird, just to destroy his ship, you know? Um, I don't know. And I am hearing that Darth Vader is in this film, and I did say heavily in my last trailer that I don't want him in this film. And it looks like every film there's like a robot, And in this film, there's going to be this robot thing, which is like, K2 and R2. There's always a different robot. I don't know why they keep doing this. Not every film needs a cool robot. Han Solo. And all I got from this film, which I don't understand myself, is how good this film is. How good this film is. Um, well, how good this film is. How good it looks. Sorry, I don't even know. I'm saying half the time how good it looks. It doesn't look all right, but I'm thinking to myself, do we need all this stuff? And does all this stuff um, need to happen? I mean, half the stuff I will read, and it will be needable, but half the stuff you don't need to read. I mean, this gal's wow, she obviously isn't in any other film, and this is called Solo because it's if you don't know, like Rogue One, because it's one film, Solo, because it's a solo film. These are only solo films. So, what is the point of bringing a girl in? Which I know he's had love interests. Apparently, he's had loads of love interests on Solo in non-canon. So yes, I do hear. But what is the point of bringing someone in a movie? Emily Clark, which she did Terminator, she failed in. I don't know much about her except from Terminator, and she's in. I don't watch it. Game of Thrones. Um, bring her in just as love interest because she's a high popular name, and that's it. Um, I think I did say I don't like the looks of um, Han, and I don't like the look of Chewie. I think Chewie looks weird in this, a bit weird like he did in the Last Jedi. Is it just me, or I know they got a new actor, but he just looks does nothing like Chewie, nothing like the original Chewie or the new Chewie in my mind. Maybe it's too picky because they're not the original actors, but I mean Chewie. How hard is it just to wear the same, or wear the similar sort of costume? But he looks nothing like him, nor does Han. I mean that's been picky. Lando Calrissian. I can't say his name. Lando Calrissian looks nothing like him. I mean, he just looks hard and dope, and he looks smug as anything. But then, so did the actor who played him, but he looks more smug, like starts smiling, and so does Han. I mean, they do smile a lot, but this sort of smile is like, I don't know. I don't think this is the film for me. This might be a film for you. Tell me what you think down below, guys. But that's my thoughts and feelings. I feel like half it I'm gonna have to read up, half it I'm gonna have to see if it's canon, non-canon, if it's in this at all. Because I don't know. I don't know if I should really care or not. I mean, this ain't gonna like Rogue One really does fit in. Rogue One does. Han Solo, I don't know if this will fit in or not. Because most of it I know from people who say non-canon stuff in any case. Um, so I don't know. This ain't gonna affect episode 9 at all, and I don't know even know if I'm gonna bother with episode 9. It's a bit like Doctor Who now, where I feel like I should just keep the classic stuff and they're ruining the new stuff just because they want the dosh. They don't really care about the franchise; they care about the dosh, and that's what they're cashing in on because Solo is such a popular thing, and everyone now is saying everything is fantastic. Where even if you say, you don't really like this thing, but I like another thing, you get called a hater for it. Now, I think there are some bounty hunters and some smugglers in this, but whatever you say, you're a hater for it. I do not hate like that. Neither about new franchise and all that. That needs to be smugged out. If you have a different opinion, just say it. Don't, if it's swearing or nasty, that's when you stop it. But if you have a different opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, guys, that's a long rant and rave on this video. But please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time, guys. Tell me what you think about this video. Don't forget down below in comments. And goodbye for now. And I've said that 10 times. Bye bye.